Hi, so this is part two of, it's a bit of a Genie script review as well as a dream that I had, relaying a dream that I had that has to do with insights actually from the Genie script and my relationship with done for you services and in this whole e-commerce business that I'm in, that I've started, that I'm participating in full out, or as much at full out. And so anyway, go back and look at part one because I'm not going to review the whole tape from part one, but I have had this same scenario before, not the same dream, but the same scenario where there were three of us. This time it was, if I remember correctly, two men and myself, and one of the men didn't want to go into the restaurant, but he wanted a drink, and so we were all going into. The two of us, the man and I, were going to go in and have dinner, but he was with us, but he wanted to have his drink outside. So, so anyway, so that was a long time ago. I just remember the scenario about the drink in the restaurant. Okay, so uh, starting this business of e-commerce and monetizing my YouTube channel and giving massive value with what I have to give and what I'm learning through the Genie script and all of my life experience, because we're not just starting, none of us, I mean, any of us are starting with this as square one. We have years and years of life experience that we bring to the table. And so I'm bringing that with me too. So after I thought about this dream and was going to write it down, but didn't, but I'm recording it, so I'm keeping a record of it. And an insight between now and when I tape that and when I'm speaking to you now is that, again, in this dream, I was a manager. I wasn't the owner. I had a position of authority, but I was not the owner. So I'm needing to have a breakthrough in that area because that's where I want to be. I don't want to continue to work for someone else and not reap the benefits of all of my time and work. Okay, so yeah, so and I've done well on a 9 to 5. I mean, with nursing, that's a whole other place. It's like my service and my wonderful bedside manner, and I love nursing and taking care of the patients, and it was a wonderful experience. And I'm still a nurse. I still have my license, but I haven't been working as a nurse for about a year now. I've been doing other things, but probably for the last 9 years, I've just been doing private duty nursing with hospice patients, which is a whole other calling and a whole lot of other experiences of things that families need to know when taking care of hospice patients, when being a hospice patient, family dynamics. So there's a lot of things to talk about here with regards to that I can bring experience to. Okay, and then in terms of my business experience, I was an area manager for many years with a Fortune 100 company, made a 6-figure income, had my securities license, insurance license, did seminars for clients, and had enrollers, had a staff underneath me that I managed. Um, so I do have that experience too, but never owning. It's like not owning and bringing in the amount of money that I want to. Anyway, so that's what I got from that dream last night too. I was definitely a manager and working, but I didn't own it. So which is interesting, insightful. Okay, so and I believe in that you'll receive seeds of, in the Bible it says to be fruitful, and the minister that I listen to, Bill Winston, he's really great. There's a prayer of favor that's in my group of videos, a morning prayer that's very powerful. But a couple of Sundays ago, he was talking about being fruitful. And also even in that video that I share with you on my channel, he talks about your seed and how God will bless your seed. So your seed, the way that I grew up with it in the Baptist church, it was like your children, that is your seed too, that you want to be fruitful and multiply. But it's also seeds, it's also ideas that you're given to bring about the life that you want, the Garden of Eden, the way that you want life to be here on earth. For you, because that's possible. That's the way God wants us to live, our higher power. You can take that and fill in your own name for God, or that energy, that presence within the universe. So God wants us to take those seeds and plant them and allow them to grow. And we can choose not to take those seeds, but we are given those seeds. So I was given a seed this morning because I have been on quarantine. I've been on lockdown since March, going out occasionally for grocery shopping, things of that nature. Not going out to restaurants, really wearing my mask. I've been really good with the age group that I'm in. You really have to be careful, at least I do, and most and my friends too. All of them are cautious. So what came to me this morning, because I can look at my videos from when I started. Whenever I started, I forgot which month, it's been so long. I can see how my face is thinner, how I have gained weight during this time. And I don't know if you've heard of the quarantine 15, but I definitely have experienced it and am currently experiencing it. And it's time to let it go, So it's so I decided that I had lost a good amount of weight in August and not August 2018 and 2019. A good amount of weight, was really feeling great, and and when I went down to Florida, I really managed to keep it off for the most part. But the way that I did release the weight was with the keto diet, and walking and exercising and things like that. But it was primarily the keto diet, and the keto diet is fabulous. It's wonderful. It's easy. You don't need to buy anything except the food and enjoy the food. And I also used intermittent fasting to coincide with the keto diet. And there are a couple of Facebook pages for the keto diet. The lazy keto diet is one. Keto diet for men, I think, is one. They're on Facebook page. But the one that I follow is Dr. Berg's keto diet and intermittent fasting page. And he also has, I don't know if it's 6 million followers. He has a lot of followers. He has a lot of followers on YouTube with the same information. And I would strongly suggest if you do want to release your quarantine 15 or more, join me. I will be keeping track of what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I will let you know, and you can let me know. Now, what I'm also going to be doing is Reiki treatment and meditation to coincide with your you're releasing the weight. The reason why I'm not saying losing is because if you lose things, you sort of want to find them. And we don't want to find the weight again. We want to release the weight and let it be. We want to peacefully release it. So what came to me this morning, the seed that I received this morning that I'm planting now is wanting to share this journey with the quarantine 15, we want to thrive during the pandemic. I had a little rhyming thing, but I don't remember it right now. I wrote it down. But we want to thrive during this time of pandemic, and release the weight, release that quarantine 15. Okay. So that's my little seed. And my part in it is to encourage you to do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to be very open with you about me doing it and releasing it. There are some beautiful, beautiful, mind-boggling before and after pictures of people who have been on the keto diet. Go and see them. I will leave the link below of Dr. Berg's channel. Dr. Berg, and it's the keto diet and intermittent fasting. Okay, so what the keto diet is, let's say you have a plate. 1/4 of the plate is protein. A quarter would be fats, would be nuts and things of that nature, and then the other half would be vegetables. So it's a really full, nourishing, really good diet. You can make baked goods using almond flour and cocoa and butter. And I saw a really wonderful looking dessert. It was pretzel twist, no, pecan twist or something. Anyway, there's a lot of really wonderful desserts that you can have that are keto, and you can eat them and still lose weight. And you want to drink water. I always say the number of pounds that you are, drink 50% of that weight in ounces. So if you weigh 300 pounds, I hope you don't, but if you are, then you would have 150 ounces of water each day, which is a lot of water. But you need to flush your body, flush your system. So anyway, so I'm doing that. I will have more specific information about how it will work and how we'll do the distance Reiki for just for healing, for healing and being in the right frame of mind as we release the weight, and we can be happy and go about our day and do the things that we need to do in our life, and do it and release the weight joyfully. So that's my intention. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be supporting you and doing that, and you'll be supporting me. That's what we do. We'll support each other. So let's see what else. I think that's about it. I just wanted to tell you that that's a seed that I received this morning, that I should share my journey of the releasing the weight from the quarantine 15 with you, and allow you, if it's something that you need to do or want to do, to go along with me on the journey and get some really good advice from Dr. Berg, as well as, might want to consult your physician and let him know or her know what you want to do, what you plan on doing, and the keto diet, and get a sense of that from him or her. I have a her. And she's wonderful. I love Dr. Kara Davis. She's really wonderful. And I think that is about it. I'm excited about my channel. I really want to have it full of information that will make a difference in your life and support you and be positive, and that we're all growing. Oh, I want to share with you the Genius script. I'm going to put a link down below, because it all started with my wanting to get through the Genius script. And I got to module 6, but there's a whole lot more. And the Genius script is about you having the things that you want in life and being happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And we have a wonderful, wonderful mentor in Wesley and Ariella. So it's just wonderful. So I'm going to leave a link for the Genius script so you can find out about it, see if it's something that you might want to do, and I think you will. And I'll leave the link for Dr. Berg and the intermittent diet. The keto diet and the intermittent fasting. So the intermittent fasting, so let's say we 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 hours of eating. 6 hours of where we're open to eating. You might want to eat twice, or you might only want to eat once, but we have those 6 hours. And so you have 18 hours where you're fasting. No, that's not right. Yeah, you have 18 hours where you're fasting, where you don't eat anything. And usually you're sleeping, or you're just getting up, or you're going to bed, like that. But the fasting will allow your body to begin to break down the fat cells that you have in your being from overeating, and be flushed out of your system with all the water that you're drinking. So that's my technical explanation of it. But Dr. Berg will give you a wonderful explanation of it, and he'll explain everything. He's just really great. I really like him. I've never met him, but I really have profited from the relationship with him on YouTube. So let's see. I think that's it. So I'm gonna do that. I left a video some time ago, a few days ago, about the affirmations for manifestation. I need to print them out and put them on there. I go over them in the video, but I need to put them on the in the comment section. So with this video, if you would please give me a thumbs up to like, any questions that you may have, that would be wonderful. Or comments. I do read all of them, and I do respond to all of them over a period of time. And then also subscribe, punch that subscribe button, so that you can, and the bell beside it, so that you can be aware when I'm doing another video and seeing what's going on, so that you might want to partake of it. So that is it. My dog and I are gonna fix some dinner and enjoy ourselves. We have some things that we need to do. Okay, so that is it. I love you. I'm so glad that you're here. The Ho'oponopono prayer video is very good. It's about forgiveness and having your life be the way you want it to be. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. That's the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is very powerful. So listen to that story of how it came to be, and how it works, and how you work it. Things work if you work them. If you don't work them, they don't work, usually. Okay, so I love you again. You take care, and I will be back soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.